To add to the insanity and excitement, did you know that the Pope on Christmas...
Now, I want to mention something that actually has to...
Something's triggered on the camera. It takes about...
So the drones started shooting last night.
3 facts about manifestation that you didn't know. Negative energy can manifest faster because your brain has so many ancestral years of just surviving. Your brain is more, let's say, conditioned for fear-based things. So with that in mind, you really got to fight your negative beliefs. Remember, you are not your brain, you are your soul. Number dos. Your heart emits a stronger magnetic field than your brain, 5,000 times more powerful than your brain. So the language of God, the language of universe, is not thoughts, it is not speech. It is the heart. It is the feeling. And now number 3, water stores manifestation code. This is why it's so important to speak into your water. Pray into your water.
Oh yeah, I 100% have heard that. Not only water, but also pray. Bless your food too. Welcome back, goons. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy all the things. Hey, how you goons doing today? Hey, I have some interesting content today sent by my wife, as well as some For You page content. It's sprinkled in there. Hey, it's your job to figure out which ones my wife sent me and which ones are my For You page content. But no matter what, you're going to have fun. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain. If you ever find yourself stranded in the Pacific Ocean, you're already doomed. But if you find yourself stranded and floating towards this island, just know that you're never coming back to civilization. This is Vostok Island. Vostok Island, from what you can see, looks like a dark hole. But if you're looking from the side, this is what you see from it. It is an inhabitable land. Nobody lives here. The trees are super high, like 30 meters high. Like that's like 98 feet high. And the tree, they're called Paisanya trees, nicknamed the bird catchers, pretty much meaning their long, sticky seeds can trap seabirds and prevent them from flying. So they catch the birds, and then they eat the birds. But they're not really eating the birds, they just ain't letting the birds off the island. So the ants are eating the birds, or whatever's in the grass, the roaches or whatever. But you're not getting off that island. You ain't eating them birds either. All in all, ain't no reception here. Ain't no Wi-Fi here. Ain't nothing you're going to be able to do here. Some snakes that probably ain't been discovered. And if you find yourself here, just stay on the boat.
Oh man, this island is up there with North Sentinel Island as well, it seems like. Once you make it there, you usually don't come back. I would think they eat you there too. But never mind, never mind. All right, good to know. Good information.
How the hell did Ben Stiller get away with calling a movie Meet the Fockers? All it took was a little bit of research. One of the sillier jokes in Ben Stiller's 2000 comedy Meet the Parents is that his character Greg has the last name Focker, which is suggestive, but wasn't harsh enough for the MPA to give the movie an R rating. Meet the Parents is solidly PG-13, which probably helped it get to a $330 million worldwide box office haul. Anyway, a gross like that meant that Universal wanted a sequel, which led to a movie about Greg Focker introducing his in-laws to his parents, the Fockers. And the natural title for that film had to be Meet the Fockers. But that was an issue for the ratings board, and as Stiller just revealed on Hot Ones, quote, it was a PG-13, and they thought it was too close to fucker, which is understandable, as that's the whole joke. So what did the production team do? Did they change the title? No. They looked up the name Focker to show the MPA that it is in fact a real name and that there are people out there who have the name Focker. How could it be obscene if that's their actual name? When Hot Ones asked Ben Stiller to confirm this story, he said, I think that is true, yeah. They have to clear names. Something like that did happen. Showing the MPA that a real Focker existed was enough to let them keep the title, and the rest is history. I guess the MPA then had no issues with little Fockers either.
There are people out there with the last name Ganja. I can only imagine they gotta convince so many people. It really is. Hey. This is a great movie. What is it like? Hey, I have nipples. Can you milk me? And then he starts like milking the cat or something, like some craziness. I've seen these. I've seen these movies. They're quite funny. I also like the one. Wait, is this the same guy that's in Night of the Living Museum or something? Is Oh my God, I messed him up with some other guy, I think.
Did you hear that the Pope is releasing all of the fallen angels on Christmas Eve? Yay! Our buddies are back. Jokes aside, what do I mean? On Christmas Eve, Pope Francis is said to open, and I quote, 5 portals with a ritual never performed before. Last October, I told you a prophecy on my main account where I said the days leading up to Christmas, around that time, I saw something that looked like a light in the sky that I was assuming was a craft, a UFO, I don't know, like the comet from the birth of Jesus that the Magi followed to find him. It was something like that, something connected to that. All I knew that it was connected to something big. And then I see this, and I'm like, first of all, these people are cracking open bricked walls and bricked doors, taking stuff out. The last time I saw somebody brick something in, it was a vampire, and I was watching the originals. Okay. They're all having a hissy fit because I'm doing content on Lilith and the Watchers and the Fallen Angels, yet here they are opening up the portals to let them right in. I mean, how many books do you want about this stuff? Like, there are prophecies about this, like, in every book of every...
So what does this mean? The Vatican's ready for the reset? What is the Pope, what are you trying to do here? Oh boy. Hey, I think at the time of recording it's past Christmas Eve, but I know Goontime Land real good. So we probably made it. We're probably fine. At the time of recording, I'm nowhere near Christmas at all. But hey, that's the fun. I'm assuming we made it. Did we make it? Did we make it? Hey, if you made it to this point, you must like what you're watching. And we would love it if you would become a goon and interact with the video. Hey, YouTube trying to keep us down. We need your interaction more than ever. Be the best present that we can open. Interact. All right, we're going to keep it going.
You guys see the weird stuff going on with the ground in Iceland? Check it out. It's like liquefying and practically cracking open in areas.
All right, yeah. So we're opening up the portals. Hopefully this is going to help keep some of this down. Obviously something's trying to come up from below. Wait a second. Is this the aliens in the ground? It's definitely not the aliens in the water, right? Or maybe it is the aliens in the water, but it's the aliens in the ice because the water froze.
Okay, so I might be way in left field with this, but I seen a post say that Anunnaki is here. The electric keeps going out at my job, and now look at these cars. Look at their lights. Do you see them flickering? And they're like, the other ones are doing it too. Oh my God, like what the fuck is really going on today? This is weird.
All right, I didn't see the other cars flickers, but I definitely saw the trucks flicker. Oh my God. Or is it, hey, wait a second. I thought the Anunnaki weren't supposed to come back till planet Nibiru comes back on its 3,600 year cycle. Sorry, Spider. Interesting. Or maybe they've always been here and we just didn't know, and now we're waking up, and that's what's making us realize, and that's why they're trying to push the alien narrative and all this stuff onto us, so that way we can just live amongst them. And it's going to be the new timeline. New timeline going to be interesting. We're going to have robots, we're going to have aliens, we're going to have humans, we're going to have all the things. Reptilian. Sorry, Spider.
Bitch, you know you have free will, right? Like, you can do whatever you want. Like, you can get up right now, put on your ugliest outfits, tell everybody your name is Donna from the Bronx, and it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Do something delusional today.
All right, hey, I love this message.
This man spent $2 million to find the largest prime number. Nerd. This is a whole thing in the math world. For thousands of years, people have been trying to find them, usually by hand, because there's no equation to identify them. A prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself and 1. So 2, 11, 2087. 6 years ago, a FedEx employee discovered the largest prime number at the time, which was 23 million digits long. And he held that record until a few weeks ago when a 36-year-old thrilled researcher who spent $2 million of his own money to find the now largest prime number at 41 million digits long. For perspective, the number of atoms in the observable universe is estimated to be only about 80 digits long. There's an online community of amateurs and professionals called GIMPs, which you heard correctly, who try to find the next largest prime number. It all might sound kind of stupid to you, but prime numbers are a major point of interest in the world of encryption because they make problems harder to solve. However, this most recent discovery probably puts an end to the living room campaign because that took 24 data centers across 17 countries to find. And honestly, quantum computers will probably take the workload for the next one.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And what's going to be after quantum computers? What's going to be the next thing? I thought quantum computers are going to be the things that break all the encryption logics. Oh, but imagine. Oh, so it's called GIMPs. Oh, okay. I'm quite interested. Now I want to know who's going to be the GIMP that discovers the next prime number. And then what happens after that? We're going to keep going and going and going? Or do they like, all right, this is enough. We got to 41 million. We're going to call it up and we're going to go to something else. We're going to find other numbers. Instead of GIMPs, we're going to turn into SIMPs. Wait a second.
That's cringe that y'all really go as far as to try to work witchcraft, elemental alchemy against another spiritual practitioner. An intuitive spiritual practitioner can see what you're doing. Why? Because their spirits show them. It's a diabolical, dumbass mindset to think that you can come after an intuitive spiritual healer and helper and do them something without the spirits that they work with and for doing something to you. Because if somebody is a healer and a helper for the spirits, whatever spirits it is that they work for, that means that they're moving in their purpose. They're doing their just due and following their mission to the T for the spirits. How do you think that those spirits will not come and knock your fucking neck off for trying to hinder the job that's being done?
No, I don't think those spirits would be doing that. Hey, everything happens for a reason. Everything has a purpose in some way, shape, or form. Some people, they take time finding their purpose. Others, they find it. Others, they don't care. Others, they don't even know what's going on. But you are a goon, so we're going to keep it going. You know everything.
So when something's triggered on the camera, it takes about 2 or 3 second delay. So I didn't actually catch whatever was thrown at the tent. But check this out. I did see this. In the bottom right corner, something comes into the frame. There was definitely someone there. And it looks like they just take a look what was going on. And as Flex pops his head out to take a look, they dart off into the darkness. Now this is quite a scary thought.
Oh man, stay away from woods, stay away from everything. Don't just stay home, stay safe. Stay home, stay safe. Oh boy, there was someone that was just watching you right from 6 feet. 6 feet.
People don't actually understand that Peyton List wasn't supposed to be as successful as she is today. Starting from the time she was little, Peyton knew she always wanted to act, as some of her earliest memories include her begging her mom to take her out on auditions. She found out early on that her dreams could become a reality as a recruiter from an acting agency approached her, her mom, and her twin brother while they were in public. The only problem was the recruiters from the agency weren't interested in signing Peyton whatsoever. They just wanted to sign her twin brother Spencer. Peyton's mom knew that acting was her daughter's biggest dream, so she told the agency that the twins were a package deal, so they finally decided to sign them both. Early on, Peyton was proving her acting agency wrong as she was booking roles in huge projects such as Spider-Man 2. But you see, Peyton had a problem. For the first 6 years of her career, she kept booking roles in big projects, but every single one of them she was cut from. Her first actual big acting role she didn't get cut from came in 2008 in the movie 27 Dresses. But her first actual big break in the world of acting didn't come until 2011 as she played Holly Hills in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules. Starring on Diary of a Wimpy Kid proved to open so many doors in Peyton List's acting career because apparently Disney was recruiting this movie for talent to put on their network. Because later that year in 2011, her and her Diary of a Wimpy Kid co-star Karan Barar starred alongside each other in Disney Channel's brand new show, Jessie. Right after Jessie ended its successful run in 2015, it only made sense for them to create a spin-off to it, casting Peyton List as the lead. She ended up directing an episode and acting in 3 of the 50 seasons of Bunked before calling it quits with
Oh wow. Wait. So why didn't they want her to succeed? I'm so confused. Where does this guy get his information? Aren't child celebrities like already like treated badly through the system, just like all celebrities that are bad? Hopefully, they're staying far away from any parties or anything.
Sailor and the Enchanted Monkey. Oh dear, that's terrifying.
All right, so that was today's new find, a 40-year-old package that had been unopened in the basement. You know what's kind of funny is that when we were looking at this house, I was like, it's giving magician. I literally said that as we were walking around, and it's kind of funny to now find out that the former owner was either a magician himself or a fan of magic. So anyway, stay tuned for more.
Wait, did I miss something here? What?
Is it a federal offense to open mail that's not yours but is at your house and has been left here for 40 years? Let's find out. We're gonna open it. Okay, Matt, what did you find?
So I was cleaning out the basement where I found this unopened piece of mail for the previous owner. The timestamp on it is from June 29th, 1983, so it is almost 40 years old. The return address is from Paris, France, from Comedy Illusionists. So I'm very interested what this book is.
Now, Matt, hold on. Is Paris as far away as Canada?
You know, I don't know. I think we'll have to ask the viewers.
All right, I say we open it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, if somebody turns us into the Postal Service, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Hey, it says it was received in bad condition in New York before it made its way here.
It looks like it's gotten some mold damage on it already.
Yeah, it was at a pretty low place in the basement, so I think it might have gotten wet here and there.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
100 years of magic posters.
Oh, you know what? Upstairs I found like two binders full of photos of magicians and like their tour. It's like memorabilia from an actual magician's tour.
Look at this one. Carmi swallows a loaded gun barrel and shoots a cracker from a man's head.
A cracker?
And then above it, Keller, the Witch, the Sailor, and the Enchanted Monkey. Oh dear, that's terrifying.
All right, so that was today's new find.
Okay, now everything came together. As for some reason, I only got the last part of the clip, and I had to somehow find the full clip. Now we know. Now we know. Magicians are a thing. Dude, there was a guy that was a human gun. Imagine that. That was crazy. It's like, all I gotta do is swallow this gun barrel, you put the cracker on your head, and then boom! People paid to go watch that.
It's almost like two different factions fighting each other in our skies. Now, I want to mention something that actually has to deal with ancient history, with old myths coming out of India. There's a book in which people drew basically fighting in the heavens between the gods. Are we seeing that again? Take a look at this. And if you have your own footage or if you witness this in Iowa, please post it. Let us know.
It is going down in Dimona. Look at this shit. Look at this. These is not even. Oh my God, they done shot like some smart bombs or something. Look at this shit. They in the drone bombs or something. Look at this. What? Oh my God, what they done shot over here? Look at this. I'm filming this shit. It is crunk. It is crunk out here. What? What they done shot down? Oh my God. Oh my God. Look, look. Look. Every direction they coming.
Oh man, so not only is it in Jersey, it's across the entire nation, the entire world, everywhere you're being surveillanced. Is that why security seems like it's less and less? Because they already know everything now? And there's nothing else to hide.
So the drones started shooting last night.
Holy cow. That thing is completely stationary shooting.
One fell out of the sky and 10 more showed up.
Boy, that shit dropping on Earth, nigga. Whoa! Nah! Hey, bro, it's gonna start shaking. Hey, bro, that might be a plane, fool. But that might be a plane, gang. Boy, y'all, what the?
Hell, one video looks like a literal portal. Just opens up and then morphs into the drone plane thing. The opportunity to do something so funny this morning on Friday the 13th. They could all wake up and say, you know what? No, till you tell us what these are.
I think we all know what they are. Now someone just needs to own up to who it is, you know, and people keep throwing ideas out there. Oh, Teddy, it's this government, it's this entity, it's this agency, it's this. Nah, someone own up to it. Who's the one that's got the guns on them? Who's the ones that's shooting the other ones down? Is the warfare already happening in our own air and we just don't know? Or when are they going to tell us?
I need to tell you about the craziest glitch in the Matrix that I think has probably ever happened to me ever. That happened to me like 2 days ago. Trust me, it's really wild. So my oldest daughter, she's 14. She has like both of her ears pierced like this, like double piercing. Not gauged like mine, but like you get what I'm saying. We're sitting on her bed and, you know, I'm saying goodnight to her and I like look at her right ear and I'm like, oh no, your second earring is missing. And she usually wears these like silver hoops in that hole. And she immediately goes like, oh no, and like grabs her ear, right? And I was like, yeah, when was the last time you remember like feeling it there or seeing it there? She's like, well, I was in the bathroom just a little bit ago. And I was like, okay, well, like, let's look for it. So we turn on all the lights and I'm like looking on the ground and she goes into the bathroom and she's like looking at her ear and she's like, dang, like, what, how did it even come out? It's so hard to get out of there. And I was like, beats me. I have no idea. So we're looking around. 5-6 minutes of like looking. She comes back in. She's like, it's not in the bathroom. I can't find it. I'm really upset. And she's like grabbing her ear again. She's like, this is so frustrating. She kneels down to like move a pile of laundry to see if maybe it like fell when she was putting on her pajamas. Comes back up, grabs her ear again and goes, Mom, my earring is there. Her earring had reappeared in her ear. Reappeared. Now to be super clear, I had seen it gone. She had felt it multiple times. She had looked at herself in the mirror and saw that it was gone. Knelt down, moved laundry, stood back up, earring there. When I say the timelines are messy right now and we're playing a game of very tangled cat's cradle, this is what I mean.
100% you quantum shifted, you hop timelines. It literally happened. Maybe you're in the Goon timeline now. Everything's positive in the Goon timeline. Good things happen over here. We made it past the 5 portals opening, I believe. Right? Somebody say right.
Hey guys, it's time to get optimistic about 2025. It's gonna be our year. What? The Vatican is doing what? They're gonna open up 5 spiritual portholes on Christmas Eve? I'm sure that's fine. They've probably done it before. No, they haven't. Oh, it's like a new ritual. Okay. Yeah, and then they're gonna live stream what? Opening up the door to St. Peter's tomb while Freemasons chant. Oh, well, it's not like St. Peter's tomb has anything to do with Lucifer. And it does? Okay. I didn't know that. That's okay. No, I feel comfortable with this. Yeah, I trust it because it's going to be a jubilee, you say? A jubilee. They're just going to live stream opening up that tomb in a collective jubilee. It's a good thing. Okay. And we're trusting this. Trusting this Vatican activity. Okay. All right. I feeling okay.
I feel you at the end. I know exactly what everything fine right now. Wait, isn't a Jubilee like something you eat or drink? Jubilee. It sounds so familiar. I think I'm just... Once you've seen one of these, you know. I believe it's already here and already in use, and soon people are going to wake up everywhere. And at this moment, I don't know what we can do about it. We just have to ensure that they don't turn us off. Oh boy. One more. We're going to do one more.
To add to the insanity and excitement, did you know that the Pope on Christmas Eve is going to be opening 5 portals in a ritual that has never been done? Are you awake yet? We're already in the age of Aquarius. We already have Willow the quantum computer chip that is telling everybody, yeah, there's parallel timelines. I mean, we already knew that, but confirming it. We have New Earth and the Great Awakening here. And there's even more things that I can't even tell you yet that are coming. And on top of that, Pope thinks it's a good idea to open 5 portals and a ritual that's never been done. Are we cooked?
Nah, everything's fine. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Guess what? You made it to the end. There was a lot here. My wife is really trying to make me spiral. I already be spiraling. Oh, man. Hopefully everything's going well. Hopefully I will see you again. Hopefully there are videos on the screen right now that you can click on either one of them and continue the goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Triple G's. Wake up, wake up.